If you want a hot meal, but you can't use an open fire or a stove, stay tuned. The climate is changing. The traditionally wet UK is now getting drought-ridden. Using open fires without the landowner's permission in England is illegal. It's also highly dangerous in areas of pine forests, dried out moors and peat bogs. Even using stoves is problematic. One way to heat your food, especially boiling the bag rations, in a safe way is to use chemical heaters. However, they are environmentally unfriendly and they're very expensive to use, but they are safe and reliable. A stove is safe to use providing you can find a large clear area of stone or concrete. It may seem a bit simplistic to say carry a flask, but two considerations. Number one, you need a good quality flask. It is worth paying the extra and buying a named quality product. And second, instead of carrying coffee or tea, carry boiling water. The boiling water can be used as the basis for cooking and brewing up. In previous videos, we've seen how we can use a closed flask with boiling water to make pine needle tea. It works. The advantage of using the enclosed boiling water in a flask is stuff does not oxidize like it does in a cup. So although you can use the boiling water to make tea or coffee, you can also use it long term for cooking. Initially, the boiling water can be used to complete the preparation of things like couscous. Couscous does not require much cooking, but it does require boiling water. The flask can be used not only for adding boiling water to various products, but also as a cooker in its own right. Ramen noodles placed in a jack flask with boiling water will cook in a relatively short period of time, yet because the air is excluded, they'll stay relatively fresh. Prepared meats such as spam or corned beef can be added to the noodles in the boiling water. This will help increase the value and flavour of the meal. Once a flask has been partially emptied, the contents will cool rapidly. It may behove you to use two smaller flasks rather than one big one if you intend to use the contents, the hot water, more than once. You can use your flask of boiling water to cook oatmeal and rice. However, you do have to bear in mind the cooking time and also how much the food items will expand. It does work well. Using your flask as a cooker is not ideal, but it is better than having to eat cold food all the time when you're out there training, because you know it makes sense and it will serve you well.